On. Hello everybody, it's me. We're back at... Why battery close? Maybe you guys can see me over here. Well, green off. We're back again with another Pottery Demon video here. What a terrible way to intro this. Well, I guess in the meantime, I'm gonna just talk while I replace the battery. I guess I'm not gonna do the intro, but that was the intro essentially. But I'm gonna go right up here. I have another little battery over here, so I'm just gonna replace what I got going on in here. You can do a couple different angles too, which is nice. This way you guys can still see what I'm doing even if I don't have the head camera on for today, or some days that I do have it. You know, maybe we'll add something a little bit more fresh for you guys. But this one's a little bit stiff. So this one's gonna be probably the last one I throw with. I can imagine this one's gonna be really good to throw with. Get some good height out of this one. We're gonna bring that up. I guess I could bring that up a little bit on that top one, but maybe it's okay just like that. We're trying to think about what we're doing here with the clay. Experiment with the way that you handle it, right? And you'll start to learn how it moves a little bit more. Right? It's the fun part. Nice little collar there. I'm going to take my hand, I'm going to go right down to this bottom edge here. And I'll swap over to camera B. Camera B. There we go. We define this little bump. There we go. This one has a cool vibe, even though the top totally collapsed on one side. I think this one still works as a one piece to the puzzle here. Okay. I think that's so cool. Bring that down. We're gonna bring out the hammer fist here in a second here. Wheel. Wheel. I'm doing on the wheel a little bit better, maybe. There we go. Now, I slowly realized that over the course of time, a year, oh wow, I actually did a lot during a year, right? And so I think that's kind of my process of doing it, is just keep on chugging along until all of a sudden you obtain the skills or the knowledge to do the thing that you wanted to do, but it just works its way out easier because you've grown, right? You really just got to figure out what exactly you want out of the material, right? Like, do you want to make like stuff for like gallery shows, right? Do you want to do just the online presence thing? Do you want to, you know, sell out at like a farmer's market? Like, what's your take on it? There's a lot of different opportunities there that you can get into. But camera A. Camera A. Wheel. Wheel. There we go. Maybe you guys can see this other side when I do this, and that would be kind of cool. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. So kind of getting the rhythm there, right? And then you want to make sure before you start to collapse it that all the knots here right before the treetop are right around the same height. And so that way when it twists in, I'm going to slowly bring this out. Here, I'll do this camera B. Slowly pop that out. Slowly bring that up. Slow out, just kiss that rim there. Kind of trying to keep that little orb on that top there. The tendrils are actually a little bit skinnier on these ones than some of the other ones, and so it has this really nice taper up towards that middle part. And I think I did a really good job keeping that orb sort of quality in that top part there, even though it got a little bit off. I think that one looks pretty great. Next, we're gonna have the fallen one over here. This one dipped over to one side, and so it kind of looks squished on the one side, but I really like what it did here. If you can see kind of right in this area, they're the two tendrils, one on one side, and they're almost coming together, holding hands over top of the collapse. And so I think it's really bringing some animated qualities to that pot specifically, so I quite like that one. And I really think that the swirl here is kind of cool too, the twist. Anyway, we're gonna look at the one on the top. This one I think is kind of a more basic one. I actually think the tendrils touching the treetop is a good touch though, so I'm not too disappointed with it. But those are the ones for today. Thank you so much for watching. All the best and strong mentality.